near the outskirts of a destroyed settlement in Donetsk. A Russian soldier is seen cradling a small supply crate. Every step is calculated. He pauses, eyes scanning a ruined building ahead, unaware that a Ukrainian recon drone has already spotted him. For nearly a minute, the soldier scouts the area, then suddenly turns and moves quickly toward a nearby bush. He tosses the crate aside and lies face down, completely still. It's clear now he knows he's being watched. Within moments, his position is transmitted to a nearby control unit. An FPV drone is launched and closes in fast. Through the foliage, the operator locks in on the figure. One smooth correction, then impact. The package is never retrieved. The soldier's last move wasn't retreat, it was submission to inevitability. This strike underscores the synergy between passive surveillance and active engagement in drone warfare. East of Kreminna, a Ukrainian recon drone sweeps a flat, empty field, nothing but wind, brittle trees, and patches of dry grass. Then, movement. A single Russian soldier walks across the open space. Fatigue is visible in every step. The feed is sent minutes later. A strike drone arrives, but the target has vanished. No movement, just a human shape lying flat, silent. The drone doesn't attack immediately. It holds position, adjusting, watching, waiting. A decoy, a trap, no. Just a final attempt to disappear. The drone closes in, low and steady, then confirms the target and completes the mission. This wasn't a mistake. It was calculated restraint followed by decisive action. Over an open field lined with tall grass, a reconnaissance drone captures a rare and quiet moment near the front line. Below, a lone soldier walks slowly along the dirt path, carrying a small bag, possibly supplies or field equipment. His movements are heavy and deliberate, showing the exhaustion of distance and isolation. The operator tracks him silently, maintaining altitude as the man approaches the edge of the road. When he stops, the soldier sets the bag down and lowers himself onto the ground to rest, unaware that he's already being followed. The drone circles once, confirming identity and position before signaling for the FPV unit to engage. The sound of rotors grows faintly in the air, unnoticed until it's too late. The soldier turns, reaching instinctively for his rifle, but the drone has already accelerated. The feed ends as the strike connects, completing the operation with precision. Along the front near Siversk, a Ukrainian FPV drone sweeps a muddy trench line bordered by bare, wind-bent trees. The operator pauses over an open dirt path, scanning the motionless woods beyond. At first glance, nothing moves. Then, faint shapes emerge, a group of soldiers blending into the branches. The drone steadies, verifies the signal, and dives toward the nearest one. A single calculated strike ends the concealment. The forest returns to silence, but the data keeps recording. Through the lens of a reconnaissance drone, a faint silhouette moves quickly along a muddy road. At first, it's unclear who it is or what the figure is carrying. As the drone descends, the outline sharpens, revealing a lone soldier moving with urgency, his steps quick and restless. The operator keeps steady observation, tracking his path as he crosses the open terrain. Suddenly, another FPV drone enters the frame, its sound echoing through the still air. The soldier freezes, then bolts toward a small cluster of bushes, dropping low in an attempt to hide. For a brief moment, the field is silent, the drone hovers, calculating. Then it adjusts, locks on, and dives with precision, ending the engagement in seconds. After a heavy rain, drone recon teams from Ukraine resume daily sweeps along frontline trails near the eastern woodlands. The trees are bare, the ground is soft and uneven. A winding path cuts through the mud, marked by fresh footprints. The drone follows, scanning for movement, then contact. Two enemy soldiers. One stands still ahead, the second, several meters behind. is moving slowly with visible cargo strapped to his back, likely part of a foot-based supply run. The drone doesn't wait. It drops altitude, locks onto the rear target, and accelerates. No sudden motion, no time to react. The strike is quick. In a leafless forest on the Eastern Front, a lone soldier walks quietly through the trees, unaware that an eye in the sky is following him. The drone hovers, steady, patient. A single grenade drops and lands near his position, leaving him immobilized. Seconds later, another follows. Completing the task, the feed shifts just a few meters away. Another soldier rests against a fallen trunk. The same pattern repeats: identification, alignment, release. Each drop is measured, each decision deliberate. Soon, the forest floor becomes a map of coordinates, every target marked, confirmed, and neutralized in sequence. No chaos, no random fire, only quiet precision, guided by practiced operators who understand that timing, not speed, wins the engagement. The scene fades out, but the method remains a calculated strike designed for maximum efficiency. In the outskirts of Tikis, Dnipropetrovsk region, the 67th Mechanized Brigade of Ukraine conducts its final sweep. The area, once filled with Russian defensive positions, now lies silent except for the sound of engines and drone rotors. Small enemy groups had attempted to dig in, using damaged buildings and tree lines for cover. Ukrainian infantry, supported by armored vehicles and aerial reconnaissance, methodically cleared each sector. Precision drone footage confirmed the last hostile presence before command authorized the final push. Within hours, resistance collapsed. Tikis was fully secured, marking another point reclaimed through discipline and coordination. The brigade's control of the village reestablishes a vital route connecting supply corridors along the Central Front. Along the Lyman axis, Ukraine's Signum Battalion launched a coordinated series of fiber optic FPV drone strikes against Russian infantry and equipment. The operation targeted scattered units, attempting to reinforce their defensive line. With each feed transmitted through a secure wired link, the drones maintained full control despite jamming efforts. Operators observed movements, adjusted trajectories, and executed precise hits on vehicles, field shelters, and exposed personnel. The attacks unfolded sequentially, each drone relaying data for the next. Within minutes, multiple Russian positions were neutralized, leaving their supply path disrupted. The success underscored Signum's growing mastery of fiber optic drone warfare, where precision is constant and interference is no longer a barrier. In Lyman, technology isn't just supporting the fight, it's defining who controls the front. Near Kupiansk, the Cortitzia Ghost Drone Battalion of Ukraine's National Guard Brigade Karadog launched a series of fiber optic FPV strikes. The drones targeted Russian motorcycles, field shelters, armored vehicles, and small infantry groups moving between forest lines. Each strike was executed with surgical accuracy, transmitting uninterrupted control through wired guidance. The operation disrupted enemy mobility and eliminated key assets along the supply route. This engagement once again proved how Ukrainian drone units are redefining modern warfare through precision and persistence. Somewhere near Kreminna, a soldier takes cover behind a tree, unaware that a Ukrainian reconnaissance drone from the Dragons unit is already above him. The operator watches, steady, calculating the drop path. A small munition falls from the sky, landing almost exactly where he hides. Each strike is measured, guided by real-time coordinates and patience. The entire scene feels methodical, distant yet exact in its execution. Over Ukraine's night sky, a Russian Shad drone is spotted approaching. Moments later, a Ukrainian interceptor drone launches to meet it head-on. The two crafts close distance rapidly, then impact. The Shad disintegrates mid-air, captured clearly from the ground. A brief encounter, but a flawless interception.